Hello YouTubers, Velogames here, and welcome to the Vuelta Espana 2014 Velogames video. All you'll need for the Velogames are right here, the entry and my expert analysis and stuff like that. So like the entry information, like the Velogames code, which you're probably just here for the Velogames code. If you don't want to hear me ramble on, this is the code. It's 181500030, and you guys might have been able to see that I'm on my face cam right now. I just want to say hi to you guys. I'm having some trouble with my teeth. Like when you get old enough, you have to get some wisdom tooth, and my wisdom teeth are kicking in now. So like right up here, when I talk, I have like another tooth that's like sticking into my side. It's really weird. You have to get used to talking with that. That happens when you get older. So you guys might be able to notice I'm wearing my MLC shirt, my Major League Cycling shirt. You can get that at affiliate.spreadshirt.com. You can buy that anytime you want, or you can just go ahead and win a MLC. So far, Roelan and Death Forever are waiting their jerseys when the MLC Vuelta Espana is done. Before I start this video, I just want to say that I have opened a beer. It's currently Friday, so you're allowed to take a beer when you get done from work. So you probably won't see, for some reason, the light from the screen is kicking off on it, but it's a dark beer, it's a special beer, and it's something my mom just handed to me, and, well, cheers guys. Get ready for a, 10 minutes of Velogames? Let's try and do it. Really weird. Like, on a scale from 1 to 10, this is probably like a 6 or 7. It's not my favorite, but let's just try it again. Yeah. Probably more like a 5. This is more like a 5. It's not that good. Probably more like a 5. My family likes beer. My dad is an alcoholic. My mom, she just does it when she like wants to relax, and I do it when I want to relax. I've got like a box of beer behind me and stuff like that. I can drink whenever I need to relax and stuff. And sometimes you buy special beer like this to just calm your nerves, like dark beers. Older guys will know this, but let's call this enter your name. My name is Failure. You'll see that I have different Velogames accounts. I went really try hard for the Tour de France Velogames. Didn't really work out for me. I got like 7th in our league. I lost to a Sol or Morso or something like that, who has yet to contact me yet. But yeah, it didn't go too good. Enter your team name, of course. I have to go with Team CSC, the dream team. I have to go with it. Team CSC is my favorite team of all time. That was back when it was Basso, Frank, Andy Sleck, and Fabian Cancellara. They were really good. They had Kurt Asle Arvidsson, that Matthew Burchell, and so on. So they did really good. My chair, by the way, my chair is broken. The hydraulic in my chair is broken, so if I sit long enough in my chair, I go from this height to this height. So, yeah, it's really, really, really annoying, but I don't want to tell my parents because I got an 18th birthday present, and it's kind of expensive, so I don't want to ask for another one. It just sounds like greedy and needy, but let's get on with this. So, first of all, we need an all-arounder. I'm going to stay away from Contado and Froome. I just don't think they're worth it. We don't know what level they're at. Like, Froome, he was badly injured, and he looked like he had something mentally wrong with him in the Tour de France. Alberto Contador, a broken tibia. I don't know. I don't think I trust either of them. But let's see. What's the third best option? It's either Valverde or Oran. I don't like either of those two. I honestly, Valverde is going to be a domestique for Quintana, and Oran, like, Hansball and Fias and Marty have been trying to convince me that Oran will get top 3, but I just don't see it. Like, he might be able to, but I don't like him as much as I like others. Carlos Alberto Betancourt, he's just fat. He's literally just fat. This guy has put on so much weight and he doesn't give two fucks. I was gonna say the F word, but, like, I have this discussion on my channel. Do I cuss or do I not cuss? When do I cuss and when do I not cuss? And just, is it generally allowed? Like, do you guys get offended if I cuss? Please tell me that in the comment section below. Like, the Tour de France failure way, I completely stayed away from cussing. That was done professionally. But MLC and these other videos, I do it, like, once in a while. And I don't know if you guys enjoy that, or if you get, do you get annoyed by it? Do you get hit by it? I don't know what to say. Wilco Kelderman, my first pick. I'm telling you, Wilco Kelderman. This man has grown so much. He showed us in the Giro d'Italia that he is a really good climber. And I think the Vuelta Espana is going to suit him. I think he's become a much more explosive rider. And if you said this a year ago that Wilco Kelderman would be so good, I'd be like, you'd be dead. Nobody would ever listen to you again. But now Wilco Kelderman is quite decent. I think I like him. Andrzej Zielański, stay away from him. Stay as far away as possible from him. Chris Horner, he's out, I believe. He's got low something levels, and the doctor advised him to stay out of the Vuelta, so he pulled out. Dan Martin, Ryder Hesjedal, I don't know. It's really weird. I honestly think that I'm going to go on a limb and pick Froome. Like, my way of thinking right here is I want Froome, I want Quintana, and I want Rodriguez. That's 76 points gone right there. That is 24 points to go. Can I spend 24 points on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks? That is like 4 to 6 picks in between. Like, it's technically doable. Like, there are some really valid picks in here, but I'm thinking, should I change out Vilko Kelderman from one of these guys? I mean, I could go on a splash, but I don't see a climber that I really want to get. I mean, Thibaut Pinot has said he's literally going for the polka dot jersey. He's going for the polka dot jersey, and is that really valid to get him just because he says he's going to go for the polka dot jersey? I don't know. Julian Arredondo might win a stage here too, but 10 points? I think not. Moreno? Well, Moreno's like a backup with Rodriguez. If you don't have the faith in the Rodriguez, you can go for Moreno. But I have faith in Rodriguez. Rodriguez was climbing really well in the last week of the Tour de France, and it looked like he put up the entire season for the Vuelta a Espana, and it's time for him to show what he's worth. So I really don't know. I would probably pick Daniel Moreno if you're gonna go for a more conservative picking style, but I won't. Sprinters. Stay away from these guys. Stay away from these guys. They're not good. Last year in the Vuelta a Espana, there were literally like no sprint stages, and none of them were predictable. And I think that's not gonna be different this year. I think there are like 2 or 3 sprint stages, and none of these guys will get the sprinter's jersey. The sprinter's jersey is gonna go to a climber, so I would just go here, save your points. Like, go on a guy like Moreno Hofland. He can get over the climbs. He showed in the USA Pro Challenge, I believe. No, not the Pro Challenge, the Tour of Utah, that he can sprint. You could also pick Guardini if you trust his Ineco Tour form and his Tour of Denmark form, but I don't know. I think I might be going for Guardini or Hofland. I think I might be more prone to picking Guardini because he's more of a standalone sprinter, where Hofland needs to be let out, and I don't think they'll lead out Hofland since they got Wilco Kelderman. So I think Guardini's going to be a decent pick. He might get top 3. Then we now have 18 points left, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. So that's that's 1 6 guy and 3 4 guys. Yeah, 1 6 guy and 3 4 guys as is currently standing right now. And I like how I'm picking. Like, when I pick guys, my Velogames tactic is to go big. Just pick the 3 favorites you think you'll get first, second, and third in the GC, and if they don't, well, they don't. Like, this is the only thing you can predict. It's very tough to predict anything else in the Velogames. Most of it, like, if I have to take it out of Kamapau's own words, most of Velogames is just luck. Like, you can predict as much as you want, but some of the things happening are just out of your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's really just out of your control. But I'm looking now who I want. There are some valid 4 points, but Mikael Valgren, I'm telling you, Mikael Valgren is gonna win 1 or 2 stages. If there's a guy worth 4 points, Mikael Valgren in the Danish national jersey has shown before that he can match up with some of these riders. Like, he in the 3 days at Dunkirk, he got second behind Chavanel. In a recent race, what was that, the Ineco Tour? He did really good. I'm not even sure. I think 4 points is not bad, and if Contador really doesn't do good, he'll get free roll, more of a free roll. So he's not a bad pick. So the 6th way, am I forced to pick a 6th guy up here? Yeah, I think I'm forced to pick at least a 6th guy up here. Vadapol's, not so sure. Kasanger Sørensen, no, sorry. I want to pick you, but I'm sorry. It probably won't work out. And I'm sure some of you guys in the comment section below are going to be like, Failure, why are you doing this? It's obviously not going to work. But then I'm looking at you, I'm like, hey, you make your own Velogames team. You join the league, and you show me that your team is better than mine. And I think the hydraulic went down. Let me just try to go up. Yeah, the hydraulic went down like this far. So the hydraulic is really broken in this chair. That's really sucking. Let's get some more 4-pointers. I'm looking at some more 4-pointers. Who else is here? Damien Godin. Well, he'd be good back in the day if there's a cobblestone stage, but there are no cobblestones in the Vuelta a Espana, sadly. Nathaniel Barhane. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick you either. I'm looking at Corny Court, might be a decent pick for a sprint. Corny Court is not a bad lead-out man, but the Lawson Craddock, if you have to trust Baseball Lover, is going to do something, but they have John Degenkolb on their team, right? I should probably open up a, pro cycling stats. I should probably open up pro cycling stats. Let's see. Pro cycling stats. I just gotta make sure I've got something. Where's the Vuelta Espana? It's starting the 23rd. It's starting tomorrow? I thought it was starting Saturday. Wait, what? It's starting tomorrow? Where? Well, I thought it was starting Sunday. So, yeah, I should have had the draft Friday then for the MLC, but now I'll just have to pump the video out in the afternoon. I'll have to do the draft, pump out 2 videos in a day, and get going. I think that's just how the way it's going to be. I can miss one day. The Teen Time Trial is not going to get that many views anyway. People don't like Teen Time Trials. Let's take a look at... Which team was I looking at again? I was going to look at John Shimano. They got Warren Barguil. Yeah, Lawson Craddock is not going to do anything then. Lawson Craddock is not going to do anything. Palucci could be a decent pick though, because he just won a stage in Vuelta a Barcas, and he's showing form, so he could be a decent pick. I'm going to get back to him. Gregory Henderson, it's a what-if pick. Adriano Mallory, with 3 time trials, only 1 fitting him, I doubt it. I really doubt it. But I think there's a valid pick here, guys. A guy like Christophe van der Walle, he's a time trial champion from Trek Factory Racing, right? No, from Belgium, right? I believe he is. Wait, they get last pick. Let's figure this out. Christophe van der Walle is a Dutch national champion, right? They show that, right? Don't they? National championship, yes. Funny enough, I think that Christophe van der Walle could be a valid pick for the sole reason of him. He might win the time trial. Like, the Teen Time Trial Trek are massive favorites, and they're either going to give it to Fabian Cancellara or they're going to give it to Christophe van der Walle. And if I have to pick between him and Jasper Stuyven, I'd definitely pick Christophe van der Walle. What else is there to pick? Now, I've got 10 points left, so I can pick a 6-pointer, and I'm forced to pick him here. Let's see who the 6-pointer is going to be. Bart de Kloek is not a bad pick. They have Maxime Montfort and Jurgen van den Broek as well, so I doubt Bart de Kloek will be that much of a value pick. Joey Trofimov could do something, but with Moreno and Rodriguez in the race, I doubt it. Prislav Niemek is a secret pick right here, because with Horner out of the race, they're gonna go for Niemek. Let's find their start list. Where's Lamprey? Lamprey. With Horner out of the race, their GC guy is going to be Prislav Niemek. And Niemek could get a top 10 finish, so I'm not saying he's a bad pick. So I might spend my 6 points there. And let me see if I can find 4 points that I can fit in here in the end. There's so many 6-pointers I would like to get, but then I would have to downgrade Wilco Kelderman. And I actually don't see anyone I really want to downgrade him for. I mean, you could get in a guy like Dan Martin, but I don't really trust him that much. Like, who's going to get the most amount of points? Dan Martin or Wilco Kelderman? This is going to come back to haunt me in the end, guys. This is so going to come back to haunt me. Like, I might say Wilco Kelderman now, but I know baseball is going to come around. Failure! I tell you, Dan Martin will win a stage. He'll win 2 stages more than Wilco Kelderman. I trust you. I pick him in baseball over Champions League. Or cycling league. BCL. That entire thing. I don't know how good my baseball lover's failure impression was very good, but I don't think my baseball lover impression is very good. Mine sounds more like a guy that's like about to kill himself because he's like strung up in the neck or something like that. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. 4 points. I don't know. This strategy could really come back to haunt me. Is anyone let me just look up some previews on stream. Let me just blatantly be unprepared and look up cycling up to date. Let me just blatantly look this guy up. So we're looking up this guy. Let's go to his website and let's check the mountain classification. Let's check who he thinks is going to go in the breakaway. Trust me, guys, this guy brings valid things. He has valid previews and reviews and all the stuff like this. He is a big fan of the Cycling Hub. He's also a partner of the Cycling Hub, so he's very good. Let's see. He's got Brambilla. He's got Tuzruka. He's got Sami Sanchez. Yeah, this didn't really help much. It didn't really help much. I don't think so. So none of these guys will be worth 4 points. So if you can pick the guy who's gonna go for the GC or the mountain classification, you might just find yourself a secret guy like Nicolas Adet in the Tour de France. Got people a lot of points because he kept on being the breakaway. And so the Demarchi did average. Who I want to pick, I really don't know. Like Adriano Mallory, don't think so. Carlos Verona, don't think so. Luke Rove, don't think so. It's basically all crap down here. I'm thinking more like a Simon Clark, maybe. Simon Clark could go in a breakaway and win a stage. But, oh, no. I see one. I see one, guys. I see one. Luis Menchines. Let's look this guy up. Let's look this guy up. Let's put down the beer again. Sorry if that was loud in the microphone. Let's just look up MTN Quebec. MTN. Let's look him up. Start. Go. No, not races. Teams. Let's go teams. MTN Quebec. Let's look up Luis Menchines. Where are you, Luis Menchines? Luis Menchines. This is not the team, is it? What? Where's Menchines? Luis. Wait, what? Oh, it's 2013. Where's the two? Why was I on the 2013 squad? Of course, Luis Menchines wasn't on there. He is. Here he is. I really like this guy. I think he'll do very good in the Vuelta Espana. And the Giro del Trentino, he got second on the fourth stage behind Kittel, I believe that was. No, it's Mikel Landa. And he beat guys like Kittel and so on. Monsansi Tour, he did really good. And all these other like small races, he did very good. And then for 4 points, I think Luis Menchines could do something. So I think this is going to be our final squad. Got Wilco Kelderman, Chris Froome, Nara Quintana, Niemek, Guardini, Valgren, Van der Waal, Menchines, and Joaquin Rodriguez. Let's hope this turns out. One last cheers, guys. Thank you guys for being here. And please sign up for this Velogames League. It's just going to be fun, guys. It's if you think you got a team that can beat my team, show up. I mean, you can put down the words on paper, but can you bring your game? Can you really show up and show me that you're better than me? Like, you can say, oh, you suck, failure, you're so bad, like, you really suck. And I'm like, do I really care? I mean, as long as you haven't shown me that you're better than me, I can just, like, it doesn't really matter to me. So let's see how many people sign up as of this moment. 24 people have signed up as of this moment, and it's time for you guys to sign up as well. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys tomorrow when the Vuelta Espana starts earlier than I expected.